Fossil Hay from CFA. What's up, guys? Ashby Gale here, owner of Charleston Fossil Adventures and photographer and co-author of A Beachcomber's Guide to Fossils. So tonight we're going to be talking about our upcoming Easter egg hunt turned science fair project, the hashtag Easter Meg Hunt. So we'll give folks a couple minutes here to trickle in, and as we wait for them to do that, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone that's been coming out on trips lately for this spring. I've had a fair number of my diligent YouTube viewers come out on trips. Met a couple today out on Folly Beach. Had a wonderful time with them. So to those of you that are viewers coming out on tours, thank you so much. Really, it is a pleasure to meet each and every one of you. So, without further ado, what is the Easter Meg Hunt? For those of you that don't know, this is the third year that we have done this event, and it is an Easter egg hunt, but we are looking for hidden shark teeth in the sand. So, we've got some big teeth that are hidden out there in the sand, and this is a completely free event. We started with this back in 2018, had a blast with it, had over 300 people attend that year. 2019 we had over 500, and this year we're toggling it back down to that 300 number because of just trying to keep our numbers low. Even though COVID is kind of waning at the moment, we don't want this to be a spreader event. Be sure, if you're tuning in right now, to watch until the end of the video to make sure that you have heard all of the info about this event and any questions that you guys have towards the end of the video. I will be doing a live Q&A, so if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments as we get going with this live stream. So, again, this is a free event. There's shark teeth hidden in the sand. This is for ages from 4 all the way up to 17, so sorry adults, this event is not for you, but you're going to have a great time watching your child search through the sand to find these fossils. As a little eye candy, let me show you what we have in store. Look at all of these teeth. We got some massive shark teeth in here, some that are even too big to fit in the frame. So lots of incredible material that has been donated. Still more coming in as well. And you get to keep all of it. So, we have got it coming back on April 30th this year. Alright, that is 2 Saturdays after Easter. And it's going to go from 11 to 12:30 on the beach and about 12 to 2 at what we call the after party. So, the bulk of the event, 11 to 12:30 on the beach, is going to have the 3 different age groups in 3 different plots of sand. So we're keeping the younger kids together, we're keeping the middle-aged kids together, and then the older teenagers together. So no little kids getting run over on the beach. And the best part is, you don't have to run at this event. Everything's hidden in the sand, so you can't see it on top anyway. You're going to have to dig around in the top few inches of sand to see what we have hidden down there, what the Easter Meg has hidden down there. Not everything is going to be a shark tooth just sitting in the sand. You might see an Easter egg. You might also see some little tokens, and there's going to be numbered tokens. There's going to be tokens with words on them saying what prizes they're linked to. We've got toys. We'll have CFA merch up for prizes as well. Maybe, I have been told, we might even have a copy or 2 of my field guide. Pardon the noise, we've got a massive thunderstorm going over right now, so hopefully we keep power. Might have autographed copies of A Beachcomber's Guide to Fossils up as prizes to be found, so you might have that if you get that lucky token. So not only are you looking for shark teeth in the sand, you're going to be looking for other fossils, because of course that's the main benefit of CFA, is we're showing you what other fossils are out there to be found. So shark teeth, other fossils, Easter eggs with things inside them. So you might come across an egg in the sand. You might see a piece of one sticking up through the sand as well. Dolphin vertebrae, whale vertebrae, all kinds of elements like that out on the beach too. And then we're going to have a big table with all the prizes that you can go match your token up and see, okay, I got token 14, what's my prize? Alright, so that's the main part of the event, of course, is going to be on the beach. Now, you're going to have a bucket, and we're going to recommend every child to bring a bucket, or during the ticket registration, you can sign up for some extras, some additional merchandise, and I would advocate, it would be a good idea for you to add on a collection apron. So that's going to keep all of your fossils in the pouches there. A pretty inexpensive way to keep it all in. It ties around your waist so you're good to go. And it's not a plastic bag, because please note, on Folly Beach, plastic bags are banned. So please don't bring like a plastic grocery bag. Reusable bag, okay. Plastic beach sand bucket, that would be okay. Or you can get an apron when you register. Or after the registration, once we have all the registrants. So I hinted at it, we do have 300 tickets available. Now, you're going to be registering for these tickets on a platform called Eventbrite. We are going to be posting the link to that on the Facebook page, so not here on YouTube, but over on our Facebook page, Charleston Fossil Adventures. The link will go up there. I'll give you the date and time here at the end of the video. Now, that link will take you. You need to register. If you're bringing mom and dad and the son or daughter, you're going to need a ticket for mom and dad and a ticket for the son or the daughter. So family of 3, you need 3 tickets. You're not just getting one for your child. You're getting all 3 people, because we're allowed a certain number of people for this event by the city council, and we can't exceed that because we want to make sure we can come back every year and do this event. So family of 3 needs 3 tickets, family of 4, etc. We kindly ask that if you know of another family that is going to attend, that you don't get their tickets. Every family needs to get that single family's tickets. So you can't come in here and register for 15 people. We just need individual families registering, and that's just going to make the check-in process so much smoother on the day of as well. So, yes, it is free, so I say tickets go on sale, but there's 0 cost for those. To attend the event, you are going to need an e-ticket that gets emailed to you from Eventbrite. If you don't have that e-ticket, that means you didn't register on Eventbrite. You can't just show up the day of and say, yeah, we got our ticket, but you're going to need, it's a QR code, a special electronic ticket, like you'd be going to a basketball game or a music concert these days. That way we can track and we know, all right, the Smith family's here, party of 3, here's your ticket, we got you, you're good to go. Once you register, you're going to get a welcome packet. In that welcome packet, there's going to be wristbands for your child. So our 4 to 6 age group is going to get 1 color wristband. 7 to 12 will get another color, and 13 to 17 will get another color. That color wristband is going to correspond to the color plot that they're going to go search. So it makes it really easy for you after you check in to go look and say, I see the red plot is over there. Let's take our 7 to 12-year-old. If they have a red wristband, we're going to stage them up over there outside that plot. Our tickets are only sold through Eventbrite. So if you see anyone else saying, hey, I've got a couple of tickets, that's not legit. It's going to only be through the Eventbrite platform. We will have a waiting list as well. So if for whatever reason you aren't able to come, please contact us and say, hey, remove our family, or hey, we thought we had another person and they're not coming. That way we can get as many people on the waiting list on there as possible. and we'll check in with you about, a week before, make sure that you're still good. That way, if anyone is on the wait list, we can get them in, especially for our locals, if any locals are on that waiting list. Traffic is a big one. So for any of you that have visited Folly Beach before, it's one road on, one road off the entire island. So with that in mind, even though this event is going to start at 11 a.m., I'd encourage you to arrive by 10:30. That way you can find parking. We'll get into that here in a minute. So I'd search from where you're coming from and say, okay, GPS says it's going to be 25 minutes. Let's add 15, maybe 30 more minutes onto that, because worst thing that happens, you get there early and you get to sit on the beach and enjoy the ocean. If you didn't allow that time, and every now and then there's 3 miles of back-to-back gridlock from Folly Beach, I know because I used to live 3 miles exactly, and I would see it gridlock all the way up to my house. Allow that extra time. You're going to thank yourself the day that you come into the event. There's a lot of times where I've cut it close with tours because traffic will randomly back up. This is going to be a Saturday. April 30th is a Saturday. If it's a beautiful day, chances are there's a lot of people, aside from our Easter egg hunters, that are coming out to the beach to enjoy the beach that day. Registrants, it will get emails with all of this information, of course. This is not the end-all be-all video right now. So once you register, you'll get solid details, the address where we meet, as well as the parking regulations I'm going into right now. So, for parking, if you parallel park on the side of the road, make sure that if you're heading down the right side of the road and you see a slot over there on the left side, that you don't cross traffic to park on the left side of the road parallel. You'll have to do a U-turn to park in that slot. You can park with the flow of traffic just like you would do in downtown. So, no crossing traffic to park on the other side of the road going in the opposite direction. That'll get you a ticket. Tickets, I think these days are going for like $60. So, please, this is a free event. I don't want it to cost you $60 because you parked incorrectly. Alright, now that you're parked on the right side of the road, you want to make sure that your tires are also off the road. That's a big one, so tires off the pavement. Next, you cannot be blocking driveways. It's a bit of a no-brainer, but we have to say it. Can't be blocking driveways or fire hydrants. There will be signs posted in regions where you are not allowed to park on Folly Beach. So, just keep your eye out for those signs. For example, going down West Ashley Avenue, heading down to the county park, once you pass 3rd Street West, parallel parking on the right is no longer allowed. Suddenly that's all private home land. There's no area to park. So just keep your eye out for those signs, because sometimes you're like, wow, I can't believe I found an amazing parking space. With the frame rate, there we go, we're back up. Hopefully I'm not pausing too much for you guys with the storm passing overhead. Lastly, there are paid lots on Folly Beach, so if you want to park in one of these lots, there will be a lot where we meet that you might be able to find parking in. It'll be tight, most likely, but there are paid lots, and in these paid lots there's signs or there's kiosks where you're going to go there and pay. So if you park in a paid lot, please make sure you pay it, because we don't want to have the council hearing about our wonderful fossil hunters racking up all these parking fines. Alright, so, registration, the moment you've been waiting for. Registration for this event is going live this Friday at 7 p.m. So that's April 8th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what's going to happen is I'm going to post the link to registration on the Facebook page. So go like and follow Charleston Fossil Adventures on Facebook. By the way, if you haven't already liked and subscribed to us here on YouTube, I would love for you to do that. This Friday, April 8th, 7 p.m., registration goes live. Historically, with 500 tickets available, we have booked out in under 2 hours. So please be ready. Also, give me a couple minutes wiggle room at 7 p.m. If you're there refreshing the page and it's 7 minutes and 20 seconds, 7 o'clock and 20 seconds, and you don't see it live on the page yet, please give me a couple seconds there of leeway, because last time we did this, the ticket platform actually crashed, had a worldwide closure the very hour that we were supposed to have these tickets on sale, and people were freaking out thinking that they didn't get tickets. So if there's something like that happens, I will post about it as soon as I can figure out that something screwy is going on. I'll put it up there on the Facebook page saying, hey, give me 5 minutes and it's all going to be good. Like I said, we're going to have a wait list for about 50 people as well. Typically, there's not much of a turnover with this, but if you wind up being within, I'd say, the first 8 people on the waiting list, chances are pretty good that you might be able to get your family in there. We are going to have volunteers for this event in neon day-glow orange shirts with big shark teeth on them. So if you see someone in one of these shirts, flag them down if you have a question, and we'll help you with whatever your problem is. We will have a first aid kit with us at this event. It is a pack it in, pack it out affair, so if you bring snacks and drinks with you, please just make sure that you're taking that trash out with you off of the beach as well. And let's see, silly me, I forgot to mention that in addition to all these little tiny teeth hidden in the sand, the biggest thing of all, out of each age group plot, so you've got the 4 to 6 year olds, the 7 to 12 year olds, and the 13 to 17 year olds. In each plot, there's going to be a tooth this size, complete, hidden in there. So that's going to be the goal in each plot, to see if you can find that one. I've got some really nice teeth coming in from an online retailer. I'll give you their information on the day of. Very reputable guy, collects all of his teeth from ethical and legal sources that are, collecting these things the right way. There's no trespassing involved to get the teeth that you'll be finding out there on the beach. And that's a big thing, of course, for my business. Alright, so does anyone have any questions? I haven't seen any comments come through. I will double check that I don't see any here. Yeah, I don't see any questions. If anyone does, I'm going to hang around, so type your question in the chat. Likewise, after this video is published, it will be live on the YouTube channel, and I'll share it to Facebook as well, so that if you see anything or have any questions about the event, I'll be prompt to answer those once they are posted. Other than that, I am really excited to bring this event back. Alright, Chuck chiming in saying, sounds like a great event. Thank you, Chuck. Going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to having everyone out there, our volunteers as well. So it's, it's a great time. It is super exciting to watch all of these kids look for the teeth, and it's just very endearing to be able to offer something that's free in this day and age of paid activities, and just our small way of giving back to the community each year. And it's been sad to let 2020 and 2021 go by without having this event, because this would be the 5th annual event. If COVID didn't happen, we would be celebrating 5 years doing this, which would mean over 15, maybe over 20 complete Megalodon teeth given out and found by our little searchers out there. So it just means a lot to be able to bring this back to everyone. And for those that support Charleston Fossil Adventures here on YouTube and over on Facebook and in person on tours, again, just my heartfelt gratitude to all of you. If you see me on the beach, please don't be shy. Flag me down. I'll love to take a photo with you. Sign your book if you have it. Had lots of great photos lately, and it's really fun getting to see everyone in person. So, all right, I'll stop rambling on here. But again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below, and if not, I will see 300 lucky people on the beach April 30th at the end of this month. All right, guys, have a good night, and until next time, happy hunting, collect responsibly, and we'll see you on the next video.